Hey everybody, this is Greg Gossett from Gossett Trading and Mentoring Live, and today is Friday, November 19th, 2021. We are again in the final hour of the trading day, and we are also in the final day of the current trading week, being that it is Friday. The closing price of the day for me is the most important price, because during the day you have the algorithms and the day traders. They are the ones that control the price. At the end of the day, the large financial institutions come in, they take control away from the day traders and the algorithms. I consider them to be the smartest money on the street, and the prices that they move it to at the end of the day, the most valid prices to make your buying and selling decisions. And that is why I am primarily an end of day trader, just looking for that the closing price as close to the close as possible. And I do really honestly believe that it offers a long-term edge in your trading, and that's what we're always looking for. So thank you for coming today. I appreciate it. I hope everyone is having a good day, having a nice day, trading day as well. Currently the Dow is down 247 points, down 0.69%. However, the NASDAQ up 83 points, up 0.52%, and the S&P is down slightly, 0.75%. And it's down about 0.01%. So just about unchanged. So here is the plan for today, everyone. First of all, we are going to run the U.S. legal disclaimer. Secondly, we're going to come back, take a look at my current swing positions, talk about when I bought them, why I bought them, and how I am going to manage them going forward. After that, I did have some day trades today that I'll share with you on VIX, Amazon, and the Qs. After that, we are going to go over to the board and take a look at my students' current positions and see how those positions are doing, when they bought them, why they bought them, and how they are performing. After that, we're going to take a few minutes, talk about trader psychology. Always the most important skill in trading is the ability to analyze your charts, put together a plan, and then follow that plan. Following the plan is the hard part, trust me. Hopefully I'll mention something that will resonate with you. You'll understand the importance of it, and you'll incorporate it into your trading. That's the plan anyway. After that, I have gone down through my watch list. I have gone down through the results of Kamal Scanner. I have 3 requirements before I look to enter any new trade. First, I need a confluence or a combination of indicators lining up on multiple time frames. Secondly, I need to have a good risk to reward ratio, at least 2-to-1 based upon the support below me and strong in resistance above me. And then number 3, I need to have a complete trading plan regardless of the market that I'm trading, regardless of the methodology that I'm using. And for me, that includes the following: position sizing based upon the market's current volatility. Number 2, knowing what your what your maximum allowed loss is. Number 3, knowing where your emergency stop is. Number 4, knowing where your end of day stop is. Number 5, knowing where significant overhead resistance levels are. And number 7, always make sure you have a good trailing stop methodology in place so that if you do have a profitable trade, you don't give it all up. And I think I forgot intraday profit targets in there. Not sure, but I think I did. So that's the plan. That's what it's required for me to have to enter any new trade. And like I said, I've gone down through my watch list. I've gone down through the results of Kamal Scanner. I have some daily candidates because it's the end of the day. I also have some weekly candidates because it's the end of the week. So that's the plan. And if I find something either daily or weekly right before the market closes, I will enter it if it makes sense. After the market closes, if you have any questions for me, just let me know. If you need any clarification on anything, please let me know. If you'd like me to look at any stock symbols, I'm happy to do that for you as well. Just let me know, put them in the live stream. And then lastly, if any of my students have any new entries or exits for me today that they would like me to update on the board, if you could just please wait till the end of the day so that I'm done teaching, I'm done trading, pressure's off, and I'll do everything I can to get those all updated for you before we leave. Okay, so hang tight. I'm going to run the U.S. legal disclaimer, and I'll be back in 40 seconds. Thank you. This video or live broadcast, like all instructional materials produced by Gossett Trading and Mentoring LLC, is created and published for informational and educational purposes only. Please carefully read and/or listen to the U.S. government required disclaimer before watching this video or live stream broadcast. The video link and disclaimer text are located in the description section of this video or live broadcast, here and here. Thank you so much. All right, let's see who is here today. First on deck is Michael Wilkinson. Good to see you, Mike. Hope you're having a good day, my friend. Thanks for always for being here and what you do for the channel. Steve Burns. Steve, good to see you. Hope you are doing well. You, Holly, and the dogs, appreciate everything you do for this channel as well, bud. And thank you so much for including me on your Friday list today on Twitter. That's always nice of you, and I really appreciate it. Nigma is here. Hello, Nigma. Good to see you, buddy. Hope you're having a good day. Frank is here. Hello, Greg and group. Good to see you, Frank. Appreciate everything you do for this channel with the poems, all your great contributions. And I do want to give a mention out to Tracy and to Paxton. Tracy and Paxton, really appreciate all the hard work that you do and your analysis of the charts each day and sharing them here on the podcast. So thank you for everything that you two do as well. All right. So, well, it has been an interesting day. Swing trades not so hot tamale today for sure. Let's start and take a look. Here is Amerisource. Gary, Ava, love a dynamic duo. Jonathan and Karen was a good setup, returned to value, made a lower high, washed out the previous low, and triggered the V1. Everything I could want in a trade. Got in at 142.82. Went up the next day a little bit, up earlier today. Luckily, I hit one profit target before it just decided to completely reverse and whipsaw down. Clearly, this is now down below my emergency stop. My emergency stop was halfway of the washout bar here at 124.10. It just sliced through it like a hot knife through butter. So I am going to have to take this off, take the loss on that. It's unfortunate. That was a nice setup. CFG, Leva, Dynamic Duo, and I did buy Citizens Financial Group, return to value, sideways motion, V2, entered here with a 520 crossover at 47.99. It is 49.25. It is down 1.78% today. It is up on the trade, however, thankfully, 2.64%. It did reach my 1.5 ATR trailing stop level. Once it does that, if I get a close below the previous day's low, I will sell half. So I will lock in half profits today on Citizen Financial Group because it moved 1.5 ATRs from my entry, and now it looks like it's going to close below the previous day's low. Play. Another nice setup, just did not work out. Return to value, sideways motion, triggered a V1 here at 38.32. Moved up initially, took some profits. Yesterday just barely held the end of day stop. Preferably, I would have liked this to have closed under, obviously. Now we cracked down 3.73%. Bad day here. I am going to have to get out of play as well. Facebook. All right, so Ava, Karen, and I did buy Facebook with the close under, close back over the 200-day moving average. That was the entry point. Got in at 323.53. Moved up, got to my trailing stop level of 1.5 ATRs above entry. Then I had a close below the previous day's low, just like on CFG. Took half profits here, came back down, held the end of day stop. Then we had another nice move up, a little bit of a pullback today. Up again, 1.95%, hit two profit targets today at 343.35 and at 348.01. This particular trade up 1.92% today and up 6.2% on the trade. So pretty good one there. COF, Tom, Ava, Jonathan, Karen, Dynamic Duo, and I, we did buy the higher low intraday rejection of the 200-day and the V1 and the close over the 1 ATR channel. Earlier in the day, it was down quite a bit more. Now it has rallied. My end of day stop is a close below the 200-day moving average. So currently I will be keeping that. And then SPY had an overnight SPY trade. I'll have to go to a smaller time frame. I did buy the SPY yesterday at the close at 469.73. I sold it for a loss 469.61. So I will be buying this again today at the close, holding it over the weekend, selling it first thing tomorrow morning. VIX. All right, here's some day trades for you. I did buy VIX here, was not a profitable trade. Under 30, over 30 into V1. I bought it at 20.58 for about 25 minutes. It just hung out, and then it closed below the 30 RSI. I had to get out for a loss. Got in at 20.58, got out at 20.56. So I only lost a couple pennies on the trade, but then look at this. I decided not to take this new under 30, over 30, and that's exactly the one that I should have taken. So that was a losing trade there. Amazon, I had a nice short on Amazon earlier in the day. We had the big move down. We had a big down bar. We rallied to halfway. We were at the halfway, and we had the negative third ATR channel above. Had it closed above that negative third ATR channel, I would have gotten out, but I did short at 37.1050. 5 minutes later, I took the entire position off at 36.8820 because of this just huge monster down bar, and we got near the 30 RSI. So I shorted at 37.1050, covered at 36.8820. So that was a pretty good one. And then the Qs. I had 2 trades on the Qs today. Here we go. This was a short. It was a lower high V1. There was a double top with a bearish divergence, meaning that we had green MACD bars over here. We pulled back. We went higher. No green to be found whatsoever. And so that's why I was looking for the trade. I shorted the lower high V1 at 404.60. I covered here 403.66, had a sideways motion bar, had one bar, another bar down, 403.39. So I shorted at 404.60, covered at 403.66, and covered at 403.39. Then I went long because we went under 30, over 30. So it's nice when you have a short and you follow it up with the long. I bought here under 30, over 30 at 403.56. I sold half at 404.07. Sold some more here at 404.17. And then we rejected the 50-day moving average here, and I sold the rest at 404.36. So that long trade in at 403.56, out at 404.07, out at 404.17, and out at 404.36. Pretty good trades on Qs there. All right, so let's see. Paxton is here. Hey, Ped, good to see you. And like I said before, Paxton, thank you for everything that you do, you and Tracy do for this channel, all the analysis you do that you share with us. I appreciate it. I'm sure everyone else does as well. There's Wiener Dog Trading. Good to see you, Karen. I think we had a really good lesson last night. You did really well. Very, very proud of you. There's my friend Ava. Good to see you, Ava. Happy Friday, everyone. Good to see you, Ava. And as always, thank you for everything that you do for this channel as well, Ava. I really mean that. Okay. All right. Give me 1 second. All right, we got spies, we got Qs, we got all sorts of stuff. And we sold half of that, so that's good as well. All right, well, let's go over and take a look at your trades, shall we? Here we go. Steve Burns did buy TransUnion back here on the 16th of November at 116.67. It's 117.64. It is down 1.04% today, but it is still up on the trade for Steve about 0.8%. Here we go. CSX. Karen Frank bought CSX a couple days ago. Nice return to value, sideways motion. V1 entered here at 33.55. It's 36.20. It is down 0.03% today, but on the trade, it's up 1.88%. So very nice. Huge day here for Tesla and Tom. Tom had a return to value. We do have Tom on here, right? I think we do. I may have to take this off, but I'm pretty sure Thomas was there. Let's put that over there like that. Tom. All right, return to value. Made a lower high, but then we need to wash out that first low. Then we triggered a V2. Tom bought here at 1053. It's 1136. It's up 3.62% today. And on this trade, up 7.25%, Tom. Way to go. Boeing. Ooh, Boeing just really got hammered here today. We have David and Kamal in Boeing. They bought down here about 206.50 with an under 30, over 30. Moved up nicely, beautiful. Got to that 200-day, rejected it again, and then today down again. So down over 6% today on the day, but as far as the trade, it's still up 3.14%. All right, Philip Morris. I don't think we have anybody in Philip Morris. Let me put this over here. Okay, where's my stuff? Oh, it's right here. Okay, never mind. Okay. FITB. Tom and Karen bought FITB with a V2 here on the 15th of November at 44.63. It's 44.45. It is down 1.56% today on the day and also on the trade. Looks like we have a 520 crossover here for Tom and under for Tom and Karen. Otis, been a nice trade for Lova. Higher low V2 bought here at 81.78. It's 86.46. It's up 0.27% on the day and it's up 5.39% on the trade. MMC, Dynamic Duo, and Ava. Beautiful entry here. Back in the value zone, looked like a 520 crossover, 164. It's 169.43. It's up 1.15% today. And this particular trade up 3.29% on the trade. So very, very nice there. IBB, Ava, but IBB with this move down, sideways motion, triggered, false breakout to the downside, triggered in the V1. At 154, it's 154.73. It's up 0.68% on the day and about the same on the trade. Disney, I don't think we have anyone left in Disney. I think that was Gary. So, well, I'll just go here. LRCX, Lova. What a trade from Lova. 520 crossover, higher low V1, V2, 572.70. It's 644.72. It's up 1.4% today. And this trade for Lova up 11.10%. Wow, way to go. GILD, Dynamic Duo, nice higher low V1 520 crossover. They bought at 67.47. It's 68.47. It's up an even 1% today. And on the trade, up 1.43%. TSM, Ava. What a trade from Ava. My gosh, this is beautiful. Rejection of the 200-day moving average and a V2 at 119.10. It's up 0.59% today on the day, but on the trade up 4.07%. Congratulations, Ava. AVTR, Steve Burns bought the 520 crossover on AVTR yesterday at 39.28. It's 39.70. It's up 1.07% today and about the same on the trade. And then lastly, we have TELUS Corporation from Lova. Lova bought this yesterday. False breakout to the downside. V2 bought at 23.03. It's 23 even. It's down 3 cents. So a little down on the day and a little down on the trade. Steve says SPCE bounced to 30 RSI today. It certainly did. I have that on my radar today on my list, so we'll be taking a look at that. Kamal is here. Good to see you, Kamal. Hope you're having a good day, buddy. Appreciate everything that you do for this channel. You know that's true, and appreciate your friendship. Nigma is here. Michael, just change your name back to Lava. Just change your name back to Lava or Lava. Oh, on his Google thing. Yeah. Okay. Good enough. Good enough. Let me take a gander. Oh, today's weeklies, so we need to do weeklies. Here we go, weekly trades. Dynamic Duo did by FCX with a 520 crossover about 5 weeks ago at 37.60. It's 38.48. It is down 6.67% this week, but on the trade up 2.21%. So congratulations there. Goldman Sachs. I did short Goldman Sachs along with David 3 weeks ago. It's a nice setup, double top, bearish divergence, false breakout to the upside, V1 to the downside, bearish engulfing bar. This down 4.6% this week, which is good because I'm short. I did hit 2 profit targets, one here at 395.73 and one at 386.55. It's down 4.77% on the week. And on the trade, up about 5.07%. Gold. All right, David, Gary, Ava, and I did buy gold a couple weeks ago. Higher low V1, 520 crossover, bought here at 169.82. It's down 1.03% this week, but on the trade, up 1.6%. And then PayPal. Boy, I had a lot of hopes for this as well, I'm sure as Ava, Karen, and Jonathan did, was a nice confluence, under 30, over 30 on PayPal. This week it is losing it. It's lost the 30 RSI, just been hammered. It is down 6.98% today on the week and about the same on the trade. So I will have to go ahead and get rid of PayPal today. All right, looks like we have a poem here from Frank. Very good. Let me paste this over here. All right, let's read it. There's the trader you want to be and the one that you are. They stand close together and are never very far. Our thoughts must be tuned just like a guitar, but it's that certain something that makes you a star. That's great. There's the trader you want to be and the trader and the one that you are. Man, if I can get this right. There's the trader you want to be and the one that you are. They stand close together and are never very far. Our thoughts must be tuned just like a guitar, but it's that certain something that makes you a star. Very good, Frank. Thank you, my friend. That is just beautiful poem as usual. Lova says, I think I got it to work. Okay. All right. Well, take a quick look before we get to trader psychology. All right. So am getting out of Amerisource Bergen today with this huge reversal down. Don't know what happened there, but I don't ask questions. If it closes below my end of day stop, I just go ahead and get out. CFG selling half because it closed below the previous day's low after reaching 1.5. Play just got hammered here today, unfortunately. We'll be getting out of that as well. Facebook hanging in there, 2 profit targets, nothing to do. COF holding the 200-day moving average, so as long as it holds it, I will keep it. and then of course buying SPY at the close, holding it over this weekend, and selling it Monday morning. Vinny is here. Good to see you, Vinny. Hope you're having a good day. Vinny says, happy Friday, everyone. Nice to see you, Vinny. Happy Friday to you as well. Hope everyone has a really, really great weekend. All right. So listen, everybody, before we start to take a look at our end of day trades and our end of week trades, I just want to talk a little bit about trader psychology for a few minutes. It is the most important skill you'll ever develop in trading. I have my favorite Facebook, Twitter channels out there and these channels do a great job of posting good trading information, good trading words of wisdom. But my favorite one, of course, is Steve Burns. He's at @SJosephBurns on Twitter. Please follow Steve. You're doing yourself a disfavor if you do not follow him. Also, go to his website, newtraderu.com. You can find such good things there. Great content, great e-courses, all of his books. And let me go ahead and just paste in a link there to support Steve at newtraderu.com. So take advantage. It's a great website, all sorts of free stuff. So do yourself a favor, jump on over there, take a look when you have some time, and learn some good things from Steve. But again, this is what Steve has to say. The worst thing about a big loss isn't the financial loss, but the indecisiveness that follows. It's hard for scared money to make money. Position sizing is important. Don't let a loss take you out of the game financially or mentally. And I guess this here is from Ian Cassell. And this is very important because having a big loss, the worst part about it really is not that the financial loss. Financial losses come and go. But if you have a big loss, it tends to destabilize people. It tends to destabilize traders, gets them off of their game, decombobulates them, and it's the indecisiveness. Oh, I just got beat up. I don't know if I want to do it again. But that's why it's so important to position size with a conservative amount based upon the volatility of the market, so that you standardize all trades, whether it's a high volatility market, low volatility. If it's high volatility, you buy fewer shares. If it's low volatility, you buy more shares, right? But position sizing, like Ian Cassell here and Steve say, position sizing is super important. Don't let a loss take you out of the game financially or mentally. And this is so true. You have financial capital and you have mental capital. And if you just use up that mental capital anguishing about a big loss, it's going to affect you. It's happened to me many, many times. So it's important to position size correctly. So one more time, the worst thing about a big loss isn't the financial loss, but the indecisiveness that follows. It's hard for scared money to make money. You know, I was just talking with my girlfriend. We were talking about when we used to go to Las Vegas, I'd give her some money to go gamble. And when I gave her the money, she always seemed to win. But when it was her money, she didn't win, right? Because it's scared money, right? And it's the same with trading. Position sizing is important. Don't let a loss take you out of the game financially or mentally. So thank you to Ian Cassell at Ian Cassell, IANCASSEL, CASSEL. And then, of course, our friend Stephen Burns at @SJosephBurns. Again, I put the website in the live stream in case you want to check out Steve's site. And at the very, very least, please follow him on Twitter. So thank you, Steve Burns. Thank you, Ian Cassell. Great post, great information, helpful for me. Hope it was helpful for you as well. Wow, Amazon finally went negative after being up biggie bigs. Wow. Wow. All right, well, we better get going because we have dailies and weeklies to look at today. Let's take a look at dailies first. All right, here we have Carnival Cruise Line. We have a double bottom with, okay, this is a good example. It used to be a double bottom and a bullish divergence. We have a low with deep red MACD bars. We rallied into green bars. Now we've gone straight down. We are lower than this previous low, but the bars are not less than halfway of the deepest bar over here. I need a little bit of red, but less than halfway of the deepest bar. That being said, it isn't under 30 over 30. It isn't under the negative third over the negative third. This stock has just been hammered. We look at the weekly, we've lost the -1 ATR channel. So with all that being said, yes, it is an under 30 over 30, but I want to get some confluences of signals on the weekly as well, and I don't seem to have those. Alibaba. Boy, I don't know if this really went under 30 or not. It came really dang close. I think it probably bounced at the 30. So it bounced at the 30. There's some buyers came in there. But if we look at the weekly, nice, beautiful double bottom bullish divergence. Almost. Not quite there yet. So as far as the weekly and the daily goes, I don't think there's quite yet a signal there. Netflix, similar to Goldman Sachs, we have a double top with the bearish divergence. Here's this high with tall red MACD bars. We pull back to red. Now we've made a higher high. There was less green, half of this length green. We have a V1 to the downside. I think I am going to pass. I'm looking at this as a short. But I really don't like to short from higher highs. I imagine some buyers will come in here in the value zone. I'd like to see this attempt to rally and then have a lower high V1 or V2. That's where I think you're going to get the easy movement down. I believe this first pullback here is going to be bought. So nothing for me on Netflix. PayPal did go, Philip Morris did go under 30 and over 30. Under the negative third, over the negative third. This has been a big move down. Let's take a look at the weekly. Weekly did not hold the 50, did not hold the -2 ATR channel. So I'll probably let that one go. Oh, keep our Carnival over here. SPCE. As Steve Burns mentioned, does have an, let's see, where did we bounce? We bounced at 29.84, Steve. 29.84 is what I have here. Let's look over at the weekly. Weekly is holding at the -2 ATR channel, so that one is legit. Twitter was an under 30, over 30, but now it has lost the 30, so going to put that over there. So my two potentials for the weekly here are going to be CCL and SPCE. Okay. All right, let's take a look at weeklies. Here we go. I talked about Alibaba on the week as well. We don't quite have a test of that low. That low is about 138.50. So we don't quite have a double bottom with a bullish divergence, but we're very, very close and looking for an under 30, over 30 as the trigger. So nothing yet on Alibaba. Budweiser, I was going through these charts last night with Karen. We were looking for the end of week trades. Anheuser-Busch could have been a signal, but I was looking for a higher low V1, but it is down today, and so nothing on Budweiser. Beyond Meat, I was looking for an under 30, over 30. Not there anymore on the weekly. Disney, my gosh. Let's see where Disney got here. Did we get to the 30 RSI? We got to 31.73 on the week. I think I'm just going to be patient. Look to see if I can get an under 30, over 30, and a test of the negative third ATR channel and the 100 week moving average. So nothing quite yet from me on Disney. Netflix is an interesting potential weekly short here. We have a V1 to the downside. We have a false breakout to the upside. We've rejected the 70 RSI, and we also have rejected the third ATR channel. Let's take a look at the weekly, or at the monthly. It's the higher bar there. It's potential. Silver does have a 520 crossover on the weekly. Everyone has a 520 crossover. This week it's pulled back. I kind of like when crossovers happen with the down bar, just get a little extra better price. I already have gold on the weekly, so I will not be taking silver, but silver does have a legitimate 520 crossover. Teladoc. Well, we have almost come back. We have, let's see, the 200 is at 117.36. We're at 118.10, so we have not quite gotten it yet. I like that MACD is positive. If we look at the weekly, it's tempting. It's down 13% this week, so I think I'm just going to pass on Teladoc. Take a look at this again next week, see if we got a thorough rejection of the 200. Twitter, looking for an under 30, over 30, still do not have that. And then VIX, under 30, over 30. So I do like VIX again here on the weekly. So Alibaba, not quite ready for that. My two potentials here are Netflix as a short and VIX as a long with an under 30, over 30. Let me get my notes here. Netflix, where's Netflix? Okay. 33 and 48 and VIX. Okay. 316 and 474. Okay. So, let me move this back here and back here and back here and back here and back here. All right, so we'll get rid of Amazon. We'll get rid of the Qs. So CCL. And SPCE for the dailies, and on the weeklies, Netflix and VIX. Okay. So again, CCL on the daily does have an under 30, over 30, and a rejection of the negative third ATR channel. If we look back over the week, yeah, we've lost that -1 there. Yeah, I think I'm going to take CCL off. Space, under 30, over 30. Doesn't look too bad. Double bottom, bullish divergence. That makes the most sense there. And then on the weekly, VIX has an under 30, over 30. And Netflix has a false breakout to the downside, V1. It is come from a higher high. So I think what I'm going to do is really my two picks here for today on the daily are going to be SPCE, under 30, over 30, double bottom bullish divergence. And then on the weekly, the VIX with the under 30, over 30, and the V1 on the wick. So those are my picks today. Space on the daily, VIX on the weekly. All right, we have about 19 minutes left. First of all, before any new entries though, ABC, I will be getting out, taking the loss. Just glad I hit the one profit target up there, at least symbolically, before the big crash down. I don't know if there was news. CFG, I am selling half of the position with a close below the previous day's low after reaching 1.5 ATRs. Play, I am getting out of play, taking my loss. Is closing below my end of day stop. Facebook's hanging in there, 2 profit targets. It's a keeper. COF is holding the 200. So my end of day stop is closed below the 200. And my new entries for today are going to be SPCE on the daily. And I will be buying VIX on the weekly. Yeah, SPCE, if let me measure this again, Steve. 29.92 is the low that I have on RSI on SPCE. So it did go under and over on my charts. Ava says CHRW, higher low V2, under over 200, 50-week SMA support, but a bit chasey. Yeah, a lot of stuff going on there. Rejection of the 200, V2, 520 crossover, but you're right. It is a little bit chasey at this point. Let's look at the weekly. Weekly is above the 1 ATR channel, but much higher earlier in the week. Yeah, it seems a little chasey to me. Tracy wants to look at AMT. Oh, that's not too shabby. A little under 200, over 200, under 30, over 30. I like that. Let's look at the weekly. Weekly is holding right here about the 50 EMA, good risk to reward ratio. That does make sense. That does make sense. Steve says, thanks, Greg. Very weak recovery on SPC after the dip. Yep. AWK. $5.20 crossover. Break of the fractal. Close over the 50-day moving average. Up strong. Let's look at the weekly, Ava. Ava, on the weekly, it looks fine. Looks good. It's right in the value zone. Nice 520 crossover. I did try to backtest this. I wasn't unable to see if that backtested positively. I don't know if anyone else out there has the ability to backtest AWK on the 520 for Ava. Steve says, thanks, Greg. Oh, we already looked at that one. Okay. All right, I guess I better, well, I'll give it a few minutes and then I've got to get rid of my stinkers. Stinker 1 is ABC. CFG, not so much a stinker, but taking profits here. Play, definitely stinker. COF holding. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of ABC right now. CFG, I am going to sell half. Play, I am getting completely out of play. And PayPal, I am also getting out of PayPal on the weekly trade. That's closing below the 30 RSI. And that's that. And I have to do it over here as well. ABC. CFG selling half. Selling play. All right. So I did get rid of ABC. I sold half of CFG. Got rid of play. Holding COF with it closing above the 200. And selling PayPal with a close under the 30 RSI on the weekly. Okay. Steve says AWK has a 1-to-2 risk to reward ratio and a 42 win rate with the 520 crossover. Okay, good to know. Thank you, Steve, so much. Steve says CHRW has a negative expectancy with the 520 due to the low 30% win rate. So it looks like AWK does backtest well. CHRW does not. All right, we have about 11 minutes left. Again, I am buying SPCE with an under 30 over 30. And then VIX, I'm buying VIX on the weekly, under 30 over 30, plus the V1 MACD is positive. Okay. So I sold half of CFG with the close below the previous day's low after reaching 1.5 HR trailing stop level, locking in half profits. Facebook's doing great. 2 profit targets, nothing I have to do but hold. COF is holding the 200-day moving average, so that's fantastic. I will be keeping that. SPY, of course, I'm buying SPY at the close. I'm buying SPC at the close as long as it holds above 30 RSI, and then buying VIX as well. I actually just bought VIX. Tracy says, thank you, Steve. Gary says, happy Friday. Sorry I've been missing last 2 days. My wife and my 2 kids tested positive for COVID. They're all doing well, though. Oh, that's good to hear, Gary. Hope they do well. Please give them my best wishes. Always good to see you. Tracy said, did love go below 30? I think I measured that earlier. No, it did not, Tracy. Looks like it got about 33.60. Although it is a V1 here. It's a V1. It did go positive on the day, so that's good. But yeah, nice V1 with the double bottom and a bullish divergence as well. Oops, what did I do? I do kind of like love. I like the double bottom, false breakout to the downside, and the V1 while we have the double bottom in place. I'm going to just kind of sit on Virgin Galactic here, see if it will hold the 30 RSI. If it does, I will go ahead and buy it. Amazon down significantly. I mean, not significantly, but it was up significantly. Let's see, 5 and 5 and 10. All right, we have 5 minutes to go. SBCE still holding. All right, I went ahead and bought SPCE. Southwest Airlines having a good little jump here. Thanks for pointing that out, Trace. So again, I am buying SPCE as long as it holds over the 30 RSI at the close. And I also went long the VIX on the weekly with the under 30, over 30, and the V1. All right, so I'm all taken care of except for the overnight SPY trade. Okay, 1 minute to go before the weekend. Thirty seconds to go. All right, everybody, that is that. That is the end of the week. My goodness. Interesting week. All right, well, let's see where I bought my stuff today. I bought overnight SPY trade at 468.89. I bought the daily SPCE trade at 1728. I bought VIX on the weekly at 2097. So SPY, the over the weekend SPY trade anyway, I bought at 468.89. Oh no, that's wrong. 468.89. The Spice trade got in at Spice trade with the under 30, over 30, got in at 1728. Okay. And then I got in the weekly VIX trade at 2097. All right, so that's what I've got going on the weekly. If any of my students have any entries or exits for me today that they would like me to put up on the board, this would be the time to do it. Just type it in the live stream. I'll do my very best to get to it just as soon as I can. We'll get it all taken care of, get you all squared away. But before I do, just want to remind everybody that I do teach private one-on-one lessons in the evening time via Skype. I love to teach. I'm a good teacher. I teach a great course where I teach you all 5 of my different trading approaches that I've been using over the last 25 years. I teach you step by step. It's very important to me that my students succeed, so I do put a lot of effort into those classes because I want you to become a better trader. And I promise you, if you take this course, you will become a better trader. It does cost $1,750. So it's it's a significant amount of money, but it's worth every penny. It's worth the investment. So if you're interested, just send me an email. The email's in the link of this YouTube video. In the email, just say, hey Greg, potentially interested in taking your course. I'll say, great, let's set up a Skype call. I just want to learn more about you and your trading, your goals, your challenges. It's a good time for you to ask me any questions about the course. And then when we're done with the Skype call, after we've met each other, just think about it as long as you want. I'm not going to contact you. Just think about it as long as you want. And one day, if you decide, okay, today's the day, just email me back and let me know. I'm full right now with students. There's a bit of a waiting list, but if you'd like to do the Skype call first, just let me know and we'll get it set up. All right. And again, the email's in the link of the description. Secondly, I have a great online course available over at udemy.com. I do have the link of that course in the description of this YouTube video. That online course is a great course. I've had so many good reviews, so much feedback from around the world, but I teach you to trade the deep dip by stock trading strategy. I teach you step by step. There's 9.5 hours of video in that course. There's 26 videos total. There are 15 study guides, and it costs $12 or $15 on udemy.com. If you're just learning to trade or you want to get better at trading, you can't do the one-on-one, please spend the 12 or 15 bucks, watch the course this weekend. Let me know Monday if you have any questions. And then lastly, if you like today's podcast, I would appreciate it if you could hit the thumbs up button. It helps to build the channel, helps to keep the channel around, lets YouTube know that there's some valuable content here. And if you wouldn't mind, before you click out of here, I would really appreciate it. Okay, so let's see. Leo is here. Hey, Leo, good to see you. Thanks for coming back. Kamal says no trades today. Kamal says, thank you, Greg. Have a great weekend. Gary says, nothing new today. Have a great weekend. Ava is in. AWK. All right. Oh, that makes more sense on the weekly. On the daily. So here's Ava. All right, good luck on that, Ava. Out of PayPal, as am I. On the weekly, did not work out so hot tamale. And out of ABC. Okay. Gary says, thank you, Greg. Thank you, Gary. Tracy, thanks for all your help, everyone. Thank you, Tracy. Hope you and Paxton have a good weekend. Ava says, many thanks, Greg, and everyone. Enjoy your weekend. Thank you. You as well, Ava. Steve says, I exited TRU for a 0.79% gain due to the big bearish reversal, pressing lows of the day into the last 35 minutes. Okay, so we're out of true. Steve's out of true. Oh, here it is. Positive trade. Very good. All right, Lova is out of ABC. He is out of half CFG. Okay. And in AMT. All right, that one makes sense. Wait a minute. Oh, that's Paxton. I'm sorry. I was looking at the wrong one there. Okay, so there's Packy and in space. Space, whatever. Okay, there's Lova. Out of ABC, half of CFG, space. Paxton, out of ABC. Out of half CFG. Out 1/2. Jonathan is out of PayPal. And out of ABC. Lovis says, thank you for everything, Greg. Thank you, bud. Gary said, I forgot that I'm out of ABC on the big reversal bar. Okay. Gary says, okay, we got that. Wiener Dog, that's Karen, is out of FITB. There's Tom over here. Okay, so we'll take Karen out of FITB, out of ABC. Okay, that's everyone on ABC. Out of play. Ooh, I guess I didn't have you in that one. Okay. Out of PayPal. So PayPal's all gone. In SPCE. And in VIX. Okay. Karen said FITB hit my end of day stop loss and then reversed biggie. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Karen. Jonathan says, have a lovely weekend. Wiener Dog is also out of half of CSX. Okay. Paxton says, thanks for everyone, for everything. Thank you for everything everyone does for this channel. Have a great weekend. All you as well, Paxton. Hoping you and Tracy have a great weekend. Let's see what's happening after hours here. Anything interesting? Qs are up a penny. SPCE's up 10 cents. That's pretty good. SPY is up 3 cents and VIX is probably down a little bit. Yeah, down 10 cents. Oops. Wrong one. Let's get the right one over here. Here we go. So listen, everybody, if you have any other questions, anything I can help you with today, if you need clarification, if you just want to comment, go ahead, put it in the live stream. Let's do this. But before that, I just like to read my one little saying that I read every day at the end of the podcast. This is by Martin Kornfeld. If we all do one random act of kindness daily, we just might set the world in the right direction. It's a good saying. It's something that I do in my life. I try to do it in my life every day, though. I try to at least do something nice for another human being. I try to at least do something nice for an animal. And it works for me. And I think it would work for you if you gave it a shot. So keep that in mind. If we were just nice to random people, strangers, people you know, maybe more importantly, being nice is important, and everyone appreciates it. So if we could do that for a human, do it for an animal, I think it would be a good way to start the weekend. All right. Does anyone have any other comments or questions? Anything that they would like to discuss? Anything I could help them with? So we sold half of CFG, keeping Facebook. COF did hold above the 200, so that's a keeper. Entered SPY here, overnight SPY trade at 460.89. Entered SPCE here at 127.25. And then entered VIX at 20.97 on the weekly. Frankie Smith, how you doing, Frankie? Hi, do you hold SPY over the weekend? Yes, I do. If I buy it on Monday at the close, I sell it Tuesday in the morning. If I buy it Wednesday at the close, I sell it Thursday in the morning. If I buy it Friday, I hold it over the weekend and I sell it first thing Monday morning. Yep, you are 100% correct, Frankie. I like how you spell your name too. I like that name. All right, everybody. Well, do you have any exciting weekend plans? I'm excited the weekend's here. It was kind of a rough week trading. I mean, a lot of volatility. Some of the swing trades didn't work out, but you know, that's how it goes. Not every week is going to be great. Maybe you had a great week. I hope you did. Swing trades, not so great for me this week. Day trades were very good and grateful for that. But anyway, I hope you have a nice weekend. Hope you get out there, that you're safe, that you drive safe, you're nice to other people, nice to animals, study up on your charts a little bit. Yeah, I just hope you enjoy your weekend, get a little time off, and we'll head back here on Monday and see what this market has to bring. Frank says, I'm doing your Udemy course. Oh, great. Frankie, how far are you into it? If you have any questions, please come back to the podcast and you can ask me those in real time. I could answer them right now if you like, but thank you for doing the course. I appreciate that. All right, everybody. Well, listen, thanks for coming. I will see you Monday. Enjoy your weekend. And yeah, just go out there, do something nice, be good, enjoy the weekend, have fun. And lesson number 8. Fantastic, Frankie. It's great. Thank you. I really appreciate that. If I can help you with anything, just let me know. Okay? All right. So I'm losing my voice a little bit. And this probably be the time. Can I use it on any time scale? Yes, you can. Yeah, any good trading methodology or strategy is what's called robust. Robust means that it works on any market on any time frame. I use it day trading all the time. I use it for day trading all the time. So yes, you can. All right, everybody. Take care of yourself. See you Monday morning. Appreciate you being here. Bye-bye. U.S. government required disclaimer. Stock, options, futures, and forex trading is not appropriate for everyone. While there is a potential for large rewards, there is also a substantial risk of loss associated with trading. The material in this video or live broadcast is not geared towards any particular individual or to any particular financial situation and is not intended to meet the particular investment objectives of any viewer. This video or live broadcast, like all instructional materials produced by Gossett Trading and Mentoring LLC, is created and published for informational and educational purposes only. Any and all information contained in, implied, or referenced by this video or live broadcast is not to be construed as investment advice, and no representation is made that any individual or entity involved in production of this video or live broadcast is an investment or financial advisor or is registered or authorized to give any financial advice. We are publishers and educators only. Therefore, the various producers of this video or live broadcast will not accept liability for any loss or damage of any kind which may arise either directly or indirectly out of the use of any of this material, including any loss of profit. No representation is made that any account or investment will or is likely to achieve the profit or losses demonstrated. We recommend consultation with a licensed and qualified professional before making any investment decision. This video or live broadcast is not to be construed as an offer to buy or sell any security, financial instrument, or financial product of any kind. Notice is hereby given that any individual or entity involved in production of this video or live broadcast or their clients may have an interest in any security, financial instrument, or financial product mentioned or referenced. Any simulated or hypothetical performance result depicted does not represent actual trading and therefore may under or overcompensate for the impact of various market factors such as lack of liquidity. Thank you.